Do you believe in God? Do you believe ghosts exist? Do you believe vampires are real? Do you believe in afterlife? Do you believe in science? Do you believe the earth is flat or it's round? On today's episode, we'll be talking about belief. So, welcome to OTMkast podcast. All right, people, welcome back to OTMkast podcast, where we dive into everything and anything that shapes our lives, from sports to lifestyle, from fashion to careers and beyond. This is your one-stop destination from insightful conversations and engaging discussions. So, on today's episode, we'll be talking about belief, not just what we believe in, but why we believe in what we believe in. What shapes the convictions that we have in let's say, for example, the faith we have in God, in science, and so on. And what I want you to do is please leave a comment or send me a DM about why you believe what you believe in. What shapes your conviction in God, in science, the earth is flat, ghosts exist, even vampires. Do you believe they are real? So leave it in the comment what you believe in. So let's talk about religion for a brief. I'm not going to go deep, but I just want to say, as a Christian, believing in God for me is not just something because I was brought up or my upbringing led into that way. But no, it is due to some personal experiences that I witnessed, some unexplainable strength that I've had, some unwavering peace that I've received and I've felt inside of me. And above all, answered prayers, because I believe so much in prayer. For you as a Muslim, what made you believe in Prophet Muhammad's life and messages that is sent to you? The Quran. What made you believe in the Quran? If you are Hindu, if you're Buddhist, if you're Jewish, or any other faith, what led you there? What keeps you grounded in that faith? So share part of your comment with me, and let us share experiences together. Let's switch gears a little, because I put out a poll on my social media for people to give me a response on what they believe, and above all, why they believe what they believe in. So I'm gonna read a few, and I would like to share a few with you. And I received a couple of them, but I will just pick maybe 2 or 3 to share with you guys, and we would move forward. So this is from Cassie. Shout out to Cassie. So Cassie said, and this is very powerful too, and it goes deeper. So she said, so as a family woman, my belief in family came from wanting to complete what was missing from the one I had when I was younger. That was not present. So when I think of family, I think of completeness and wanting to share that and unwavering devotion and love. I mean, imagine growing up without your family, or your dad in a case not being around. And let me share a personal story with you. Some of you might know, some of you might not know. So, but for some of you that don't know, for me, I've not seen my family in about, give or take, 10, 11 years. And I've only been fortunate to spend a month, give or take a month, in the last 16 years with my family. So I can understand where Cassie's coming from, where the dad was not around growing up. I mean, imagine 16 years of my life, and you've only spent 1 month with your family. But anyway, that's not the case. This is about someone sharing their story. So she said, I wanted to provide a family that someone could feel safe in and know they have unconditional love with me. I wanted to give my love and support. I knew I needed to become a wife and a mother to accomplish that on a deeper level. I mean, imagine someone like Cassie, where they didn't let their background or their upbringing define who they are. Because so many out there, and I'm not against anybody, but so many out there did not grow up with a dad or the mom around, and they choose to be something different. But here is Cassie who chooses to use that as a strength and motivate herself to provide an unconditional love. And yes, she's a mother. She used the pain of her past to build herself and build strength to become a loving mother and a beautiful wife to her husband. As a career woman, compassion makes me believe in what I do as a medical professional. I always choose the path that will benefit others. I feel like in a world where the majority are only looking out for themselves, being one of the select few to provide a positive impact makes all the difference. In a world where everybody just wants things to themselves, greed has dominated the world right now, that the only thing everybody thinks about is me, myself, and I. But this is someone who chose the path to be a medical professional, not for herself, but for her to be able to help others. That is a strong belief. Someone said they believe in second chances, that everyone deserves the opportunity to grow, change, and start again. That is very deep. Nobody's perfect. So the ability for you to even give someone a second chance says a lot about you, says a lot about your mental state, says a lot about your forgiving state. So if you don't believe in forgiveness, it is very difficult, or it will be difficult for you to give someone a second chance. Someone else said they believe in their intuition, and that as long as they keep trying and never give up, it will happen. This person shared a deeper story with me, but I wasn't permitted to share it with you guys. But from what I heard from them, from what I received, believing in yourself and your intuition, in your gut, is a strong thing. And it takes those people who are strong to know what it is to believe in intuition. Another person said, I'll read this last one, but another person said, I believe the earth is round and not flat. So many reasons, but logically, you can't capture the world image as we see it if it's flat. However, it's still part of the mystery of how the earth was created. Here is someone who even responded to one of my posts that they believe they are a spirit. Anyway, I don't know if they believe so, but that's what they believe, and that's fine. Someone also said, I believe in God. I believe ghosts exist. I believe in the afterlife. I believe the earth is round, but I cannot personally prove it. Well, at least they believe in something or many things per se, but you just can't prove it. But what am I trying to say? Beliefs can be a powerful thing. And it could be someone showing you kindness, someone showing you your love, someone believing their spirit, someone like Cassie who shared a story about that not being around, but they chose that as a source of strength to be a better wife and a great mother for a kid. But let's be real, beliefs are not always a strong thing. There will be days that you would definitely doubt yourself. Life will throw something at you and you would question God sometimes, like, where is God in this? We've seen so many scenarios whereby there's tsunamis, innocent kids dying from wars, people dying from earthquakes, natural disasters, and you would question where God is. It has happened to me before. Like I said, nobody's perfect. So there are some days where your beliefs will be challenged. But the conviction about what you have, about what you believe in, is what's going to make you remain steadfast. But before I wrap this up, you can believe in so many things. I can believe in so many things. But the hardest thing to believe, or the strongest thing to believe in, is to believe in yourself. If you doubt yourself, if you constantly doubt yourself and you don't believe in yourself, the tendency that you would be, you have a low self-esteem, or you wouldn't have confidence, would almost always be there. So in whatever it is that you do, always believe in yourself. And talking about believing in yourself, ladies and gentlemen, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, my fellow listeners, my fellow OTMkast podcasters, please and please, I don't know, whatever it is you might believe in, please do not go and fight the gorilla. The crazy thing that is going on the internet right now is 100 men versus one silverback gorilla. I believe in myself so much, but I would dare not join one of you or one of those 100 people to go and fight the gorilla. I don't think you guys understand the force, the bite, the how strong 400 or so pounds gorilla is. In this crazy world, whatever you do, please do not challenge animals. I mean, ordinary 5 people, you would literally run from a dog. I was telling this to a friend. You would literally, some of those Rottweilers that saliva comes out of their mouth and you see their faces reddish, you would run away, not to not talk of you wanting to go fight a gorilla. I mean, you can believe in yourself and go for it, but you're not hearing that from me. It's just a crazy world out there. But anyway, before we wrap this up, whatever it is you believe, stay strong in it. Before I go, I believe so much in something: helping people, lending a hand. And I know some of you would understand because you love to help, not because of what you're getting back, but it's just a natural thing for you to help people, because the world is a cruel place. And the little help you render to someone can be what changed their life, can be what they just need to uplift their spirit at that moment. But one thing that I want you to understand is helping people is a beautiful thing. But understand that if care is not taken, people would use you. So understand people who really need the help, or people who just want to use you. When you know the people you're working with, when you know the people you're rolling with, I believe so much in helping. But understand that people would use you. It is a world whereby people prey on some people's kindness and some people's willingness to render a hand. So you need to set the difference, or know the difference between when someone is using you and when they genuinely need that help. I will leave it at that. So thank you all for listening. For everyone that responded, thank you all for sharing thank you for sharing why you believe what you believe in. And for those of you that left comments, get feedback that I couldn't read, I will still do this again and share some of them. I can't put everything into one video because, as you know, I'm trying to make the videos short and precise. So thank you for tuning in. If you've not subscribed, please click the subscribe button, like, and share with someone that this message or this episode might resonate with. So till we'll talk again, thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you're listening from. This is OTMkast podcast.